Ladies and gentlemen, let's get one thing clear right out of the gate. You only get one shot at this, one life, one chance. And when you truly understand the power of that, it changes everything. So let me ask you, are you living an extraordinary life, or are you just going through the motions? It's easy to get caught up in the daily grind, to settle for what's comfortable, what's easy. But here's the truth: comfort zones are where dreams go to die. If you want a life that's extraordinary, you have to break free of what holds you back. Each one of us has unique talents and gifts. We're all here with a purpose, a potential that's begging to be unlocked. But potential alone isn't enough. You have to take responsibility for how you show up. Every decision you make shapes your future, every decision. Will you settle for what life hands you, or will you take control and create the life you want? Now, I'm not saying the path will be easy. No one creates something extraordinary without facing obstacles. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits. But that's where growth happens. It's in the moments of struggle that we find our true strength. When we adopt a growth mindset, challenges stop being roadblocks and start becoming stepping stones. Here's where it starts: envisioning what an extraordinary life looks like for you. Not someone else's dream, your dream. Picture it in detail. Where are you? What are you doing? Who is with you? When you define this vision, it becomes a compass guiding every step you take. And don't let anyone tell you that it's impossible or unrealistic. The greatest achievements in history started as a vision. But remember, achieving an extraordinary life isn't just about the big wins or the grand goals. True fulfillment comes when we give back, when we connect with others, and when we make a difference. Living for something bigger than yourself is what gives life its richness. So I challenge you today: don't settle. Don't look back with regrets, wondering what could have been. Start creating the life you want right now. Make a decision, take a step, and commit to making every moment extraordinary. Did you have one life? Make it count. Each one of us is a one-of-a-kind creation. There has never been and will never be another person quite like you. You have a unique combination of strengths, talents, dreams, and values that no one else possesses in exactly the same way. When you fully embrace this, you begin to understand the immense power and responsibility you carry. Recognizing your unique potential means acknowledging that there are things only you can bring into this world, and realizing that if you don't, they may never come to be. Embracing your potential starts with self-awareness. It's about looking within, understanding what truly drives you, and identifying the qualities that make you exceptional. Maybe you're a natural leader who inspires others, or perhaps you're a creative thinker who sees solutions where others see problems. You might have a knack for connecting with people, or deep empathy that allows you to understand others' struggles. These aren't just characteristics, they're clues pointing you toward your purpose. But awareness alone isn't enough. You have to nurture your strengths, develop your talents, and consistently push yourself to grow. That might mean stepping out of your comfort zone, learning new skills, or even confronting fears that have held you back. Growth isn't always comfortable, but it's necessary to fully realize your potential. Each time you stretch beyond your current abilities, you're expanding the limits of what's possible for you. Another key to embracing your potential is letting go of comparisons. It's easy to look around and feel like you should be following someone else's path, or that you should measure up to someone else's standards. But remember, their journey is not yours. When you focus on what others are doing, you lose sight of the unique path you're meant to follow. True fulfillment comes from aligning your life with who you are, not who you think you should be. And know this: there will be times when others won't see your potential. Some might doubt you, discourage you, or fail to understand your vision. But that's okay. Your purpose is yours to discover, not for others to define. Embracing your unique potential means having the courage to pursue your dreams, even when the world doesn't fully understand. Ultimately, realizing your potential isn't about perfection or achieving some end goal. It's about living fully, showing up as your true self, and using your gifts in ways that make a difference. When you do this, you not only transform your own life, you leave an impact on the world around you. So trust in your uniqueness, honor your talents, and make a commitment to live fully into the potential only you can fulfill. Every day you are faced with choices big and small that shape the course of your life. It might seem easier to believe that life simply happens to us, that we're at the mercy of circumstances, luck, or other people's decisions. But when you take a step back, you see that the power lies not in the circumstances, but in how you choose to respond to them. Taking control of your choices means realizing that you are the ultimate architect of your life. It's about stepping into your own power, taking ownership of every decision, and fully understanding the influence you have over your path. The first step to taking control of your choices is clarity. You need to get crystal clear on what you want, what matters to you, and where you want to go. When you don't have a clear direction, it's easy to drift, letting other people's expectations or external pressures dictate your decisions. But when you know what's truly important to you, your choices start to align with your purpose and vision rather than being reactions to the world around you. This clarity acts as a compass, guiding you in moments of doubt, uncertainty, or temptation to take an easier path. Once you're clear on what you want, the next step is to take responsibility. This isn't always comfortable. Taking responsibility means you can't blame others or circumstances when things don't go as planned. It's easy to point fingers at other people, past experiences, or external challenges as the reason we haven't achieved what we want. But when you take ownership of your choices, you realize that while you can't control everything, you can always control how you respond. And in that response lies the true power to shape your future. Taking control also requires discipline and a willingness to sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term fulfillment. Sometimes the choices that align with our deepest values aren't the easiest ones. They might require hard work, delayed gratification, or even walking a path that feels uncertain. But choosing to stay disciplined in the face of obstacles builds character and brings you closer to life you want. Think about any success you admire behind it. You'll find a series of choices made with commitment and consistency, often in the face of difficulty. And let's not overlook resilience, because taking control doesn't mean that every choice will lead to immediate success. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments when things don't turn out the way you envisioned. Taking control means accepting these moments with grace, learning from them, and choosing to keep moving forward. Each setback is an opportunity to adjust, to recalibrate, and to choose again armed with greater wisdom and insight. It's through resilience that we truly learn to control our choices, because we realize that every experience, good or bad, gives us another chance to grow. When you take control of your choices, you stop waiting for the right time or ideal circumstances to start living the life you want. You realize that the only time you really have is now, and that with each choice you're building your future. It's empowering and liberating to know that while life will throw unexpected challenges your way, you always have the ability to choose your response, your mindset, and your actions. So don't leave your life up to chance or the expectations of others. Choose with intention, take ownership of every decision, and create a life that's truly yours. Adopting a growth mindset is about embracing the idea that your abilities, intelligence, and skills are not fixed, they're dynamic and can always be developed with effort and learning. It's recognizing that every challenge, setback, or failure is not a reflection of who you are, but an opportunity to grow, evolve, and become stronger. When you adopt this mindset, you open yourself up to possibilities that you might otherwise have never imagined, because you're no longer limited by what you think you can or cannot do right now. The core of a growth mindset is curiosity. Rather than seeing difficulties as reasons to give up, you start seeing them as puzzles to solve. When you face an obstacle, instead of thinking, I can't do this, or I'm just not good at this, you ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can I improve this? Curiosity transforms challenges from roadblocks into stepping stones that bring you closer to your goals. It's a fundamental shift in perspective, one that puts you in control of your progress because you believe in your capacity to adapt and learn. A growth mindset is also about resilience. Life is unpredictable, and no journey is free from setbacks or mistakes. People with a fixed mindset may interpret these as personal failures or proof that they're just not cut out for something. But when you have a growth mindset, you see each setback as part of the process. It doesn't mean you won't feel disappointed or frustrated, but instead of letting those feelings define you, use them as motivation. You recognize that resilience isn't about avoiding failure. It's about having the courage to try again, to get back up, and to keep moving forward with a greater understanding of what's needed for success. A big part of adopting a growth mindset is embracing the journey of continuous learning. People with a growth mindset never feel as though they have all the answers. Instead, they're always looking for new skills to learn, new perspectives to explore, and new ways to improve. This willingness to learn not only keeps life interesting and fulfilling, but it also makes you adaptable and better equipped to handle change as the world evolves. So do you, because you're constantly updating your skills, your knowledge, and your approach to challenges. Another important aspect of a growth mindset is self-compassion. Too often people are hard on themselves, especially when things don't go as planned. Adopting a growth mindset means recognizing that making mistakes is part of being human. Instead of criticizing yourself harshly, you practice self-compassion, understanding that every misstep is an opportunity to learn. When you approach yourself with kindness, you create an internal environment that encourages risk-taking and creativity. You give yourself permission to try new things, knowing that even if you stumble, you're building resilience and gaining wisdom. This mindset also has a profound impact on your relationships. When you believe that you can grow and change, you naturally extend that belief to others. You start to see the potential in those around you, offering support and encouragement rather than judgment. This belief in growth fosters deeper, more supportive relationships as you become someone who inspires others to push past their limits and evolve. A growth mindset then is not only transformative for your personal goals, it's also a way to build stronger, more positive connections with those around you. Ultimately, adopting a growth mindset means making a commitment to continuous improvement. It's about believing in a future that is not yet defined, a future where you can become more than you are today. It's about embracing challenges with an open mind, looking at setbacks as learning opportunities, and being willing to do the hard work that growth requires. When you adopt a growth mindset, you're not just aiming for success, you're aiming for fulfillment. You're dedicating yourself to a lifetime of becoming, of learning, and of striving toward your fullest potential. In doing so, you open doors that you may have never even seen before, creating a life that is vibrant, resilient, and constantly evolving. Creating a compelling vision is about defining a future that excites and motivates you, a vision so clear and inspiring that it drives your actions, shapes your decisions, and guides your life with purpose. A compelling vision isn't just a vague dream, it's a detailed blueprint of the life you want to live, the person you want to become, and the impact you want to make. It's a powerful tool that can help you navigate life's uncertainties, overcome obstacles, and stay focused on what truly matters to you. The first step in creating a compelling vision is to get specific about what you want. It's easy to say you want a better life or more success, but without clarity, those goals remain abstract and unachievable. Ask yourself what better or success really looks like for you. Picture yourself a year, 5 years, even 10 years from now. Where are you living? What kind of work are you doing? Who are the people around you? How do you feel in this ideal life? Visualizing these details helps transform your vision from a distant idea into something that feels real and attainable. The clearer your vision, the more real it becomes, and the easier it is to take action toward it. A compelling vision is also deeply personal. It's not about living up to others' expectations or following society's idea of success. It's about tuning into your own values, passions, and dreams. Take time to reflect on what truly fulfills you, what brings you joy, and what gives your life meaning. Maybe you're drawn to creative expression, helping others, or building something lasting and impactful. Whatever it is, let these personal values shape your vision. When your vision aligns with who you truly are, it becomes a source of intrinsic motivation, fueling you from within and keeping you focused, even when the journey gets challenging. Another critical component of a compelling vision is the why behind it. Why does this vision matter to you? Why is it worth pursuing, even when things get tough? Understanding your why gives you a sense of purpose that goes beyond surface-level desires. It could be a desire to create financial freedom for your family, to inspire others, to contribute to a cause, or to lead a life that leaves a lasting impact. This deeper reason provides you with the emotional drive to push through difficulties and persevere. When you're connected to your why, your vision becomes more than just a goal, it becomes a mission. A compelling vision is also dynamic. It evolves as you grow and change. Life is full of surprises, and sometimes new experiences or insights will shift your perspective. Embrace this flexibility and allow your vision to grow with you. Regularly check in with yourself. Ask if your vision still aligns with your core values and make adjustments if needed. This doesn't mean you're changing direction. It means you're refining your path to better reflect who you are becoming. A flexible vision keeps you aligned with your purpose no matter how life changes. To bring your vision to life, break it down into actionable steps. A compelling vision can be overwhelming if it seems too far off or too ambitious. But when you break it down into manageable goals, each step forward becomes a small victory that brings you closer to the bigger picture. Define specific, achievable milestones, things you can work on every day, week, or month that move you toward your vision. This approach helps you maintain momentum, celebrate progress, and build confidence along the way. Creating a compelling vision also involves believing in your ability to make it happen. Doubts and fears are natural, but don't let them limit you. When you commit to your vision with unwavering belief, you cultivate resilience, creativity, and determination. You begin to see possibilities instead of barriers, solutions instead of problems. This confidence propels you to take bold actions, to risk failure, and to keep going even when things don't go as planned. Trusting in your vision and in your ability to achieve it is the foundation that keeps you grounded and focused. In the end, a compelling vision is more than a destination, it's a journey. It's the process of consistently aligning your life with your dreams, of growing into the person capable of realizing them, and of making each day a step closer to the extraordinary future you've envisioned. A compelling vision is a powerful motivator, but it's also a guide, a source of strength, and a reminder of what's possible. So dare to dream boldly, clarify your vision, and pursue it with everything you have. The life you imagine is waiting for you to create it. Developing resilience and perseverance is about building the mental and emotional strength to keep moving forward. No matter what challenges you face, life is unpredictable, filled with ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks. Resilience and perseverance are what allow you to face these uncertainties with courage, to learn from every experience, and to continue striving toward your goals. These qualities are not something we're born with. They're skills that can be developed, refined, and strengthened over time. Resilience begins with the mindset that setbacks are not dead ends. They're temporary obstacles that offer valuable lessons. When things go wrong, it's natural to feel disappointed or even defeated, but resilience is about learning to pick yourself back up. This doesn't mean ignoring the pain or pretending everything is fine. It means acknowledging the difficulty, processing the emotions, and then choosing to move forward. Resilient people understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but rather an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. A key part of building resilience is self-compassion. Often we are our own harshest critics, especially in moments of failure. Resilience requires a supportive internal dialogue that encourages growth rather than self-blame. When you show yourself kindness, you create an environment where it's okay to stumble, to try again, and to keep pushing forward. This self-compassion gives you the freedom to take risks, to learn from mistakes without fear of harsh judgment, and to develop a stronger sense of confidence in your ability to handle setbacks. Perseverance, on the other hand, is the commitment to stay the course even when the path is difficult. It's the grit that keeps you going when you're tired, frustrated, or tempted to give up. Perseverance is about maintaining focus on the long-term vision, even if it means making sacrifices or enduring temporary discomfort. This quality is essential for achieving any significant goal because true success rarely comes easily or quickly. Those who persevere understand that every small effort, every difficult day, and every lesson learned contributes to the ultimate goal. To develop perseverance, start by breaking down your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. When you have a long road ahead, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or to lose motivation. But when you set smaller milestones along the way, each achievement builds momentum and keeps you engaged. Celebrate these small wins as proof of progress, reminders that you're moving forward. Even if the pace feels slow, perseverance isn't just about enduring hardship, it's about building a routine of consistent effort that eventually leads to breakthroughs. Another powerful tool for building resilience and perseverance is a strong support system. No one achieves great things entirely alone. Surrounding yourself with people who encourage you, believe in you, and challenge you to keep going can make all the difference when times get tough. A supportive network reminds you of your strengths, gives you perspective, and helps you see beyond temporary setbacks. Having people who uplift you and offer guidance can help you bounce back faster and continue pushing forward with renewed energy. Resilience also involves adaptability. The path to any meaningful goal is rarely a straight line. There will be twists, turns, and unexpected changes. Developing resilience means learning to be flexible, to adjust your approach when necessary, and to find new ways to overcome obstacles. When you cultivate adaptability, you're less likely to feel discouraged by setbacks because you trust in your ability to find alternative paths. Adaptable people are willing to reassess their plans, to embrace new strategies, and to keep moving forward even when the original plan no longer seems feasible. One of the most important aspects of resilience and perseverance is cultivating a sense of purpose. When you have a strong why behind your goals, it becomes easier to stay committed even when things get hard. Purpose fuels resilience because it reminds you of what you're working toward and why it matters. When you have a sense of purpose, the challenges you face become part of a larger journey rather than random obstacles. Every setback, every lesson, and every small victory becomes meaningful, reinforcing your commitment to persevere. Finally, resilience and perseverance require patience. Achieving anything meaningful takes time, and the road is often longer than we initially expect. Patience helps you manage the frustration that can arise when progress seems slow. It allows you to remain focused and motivated over the long term rather than feeling pressured by short-term results. Patience keeps you grounded, reminding you that lasting success is built on consistent effort, not quick fixes. Developing resilience and perseverance transforms the way you approach life. These qualities enable you to face adversity with strength, to continue striving for your dreams, even when the journey is difficult, and to learn from every experience along the way. When you cultivate resilience and perseverance, you become unstoppable, not because life is suddenly easy, but because you have the power to overcome whatever challenges come your way. And in doing so, you not only reach your goals, you build a life filled with purpose, strength, and unshakable confidence. Prioritizing contribution and connection is about focusing on the impact you have on others and building meaningful relationships. It's a shift from living solely for personal gain or success to a life that values shared experiences, community, and giving back. Contribution and connection add depth and fulfillment that can't be achieved through individual achievements alone. When you prioritize these values, you open yourself to a life filled with purpose, belonging, and the satisfaction of knowing you're making a difference. Contribution starts with recognizing that each of us has unique gifts, talents, and resources we can share with the world. It's not just about financial giving or grand gestures, it's about understanding what you can offer, whether that's time, energy, skills, or simply a kind word, and committing to using these assets for the benefit of others. When you contribute, you realize that your actions have the power to uplift others, to inspire them, and even to change lives. This sense of purpose creates a fulfilling connection to the world around you because you're no longer just an observer, you're a participant who adds value. One of the most powerful ways to contribute is through acts of service. Service can take countless forms, from volunteering in your community to mentoring someone who needs guidance. It doesn't matter whether the gesture is big or small, each act of service has a ripple effect. When you help others, you're not only supporting them and achieving their goals, you're also cultivating empathy and compassion within yourself. Service reminds you that we're all interconnected, that we share similar struggles, and that we're disciples, and that we're all part of a larger human experience. This perspective fosters gratitude, humility, and a deeper understanding of others. Connection is equally vital to a fulfilling life. We are wired to seek relationships, to form bonds, and to share in each other's lives. Meaningful connections go beyond surface-level interactions. They involve vulnerability, trust, and genuine interest in others' well-being. To truly connect with others, you have to be willing to open up, to listen without judgment, and to invest time in nurturing relationships. This kind of connection doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and a sincere desire to understand and support others. But the reward is profound relationships that bring joy, comfort, and resilience during life's ups and downs. Prioritizing connection also means creating space for quality time with the people who matter most. In a fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in work responsibilities and distractions, but making time for loved ones, friends, and community strengthens bonds and enriches your life. Whether it's sharing a meal, having a meaningful conversation, or simply being present, these moments of connection add layers of joy and meaning to your everyday life. They remind you that no matter what you're going through, you're not alone. One of the most rewarding aspects of prioritizing contribution and connection is that they enhance each other. When you contribute to others, you naturally build connections with the people you're helping. Likewise, strong connections often inspire a desire to contribute to the well-being of those around you. This cycle of giving and connecting creates a powerful synergy where each act of kindness or support deepens relationships and builds a sense of community. Over time, this approach transforms your life into one that's not only focused on personal goals, but also dedicated to enriching the lives of others. Prioritizing contribution and connection also brings a sense of belonging that can't be found in isolation. When you're part of a community, when you know that others value and appreciate your presence, you experience a profound sense of fulfillment. This feeling of belonging gives you confidence, purpose, and the knowledge that you have people who care about you and whom you care for in return. You become part of something bigger than yourself, and in doing so, you gain a sense of significance that is both humbling and empowering. Another benefit of focusing on contribution and connection is the resilience it fosters. Life's challenges are easier to face when you have a network of support, people who understand you and those who are there to lend a hand or offer encouragement. In turn, when others face difficulties, you become their source of support. This mutual reliance strengthens your relationships and reminds you that together we can weather almost any storm. It's through these shared experiences of giving and receiving that we find the strength to overcome adversity. Ultimately, a life centered around contribution and connection is a life of purpose. It's a life that acknowledges that success is more meaningful when it's shared, that joy is richer when celebrated with others, and that true fulfillment comes not from what you have, but from what you give and the relationships you build. So make the conscious choice to give back, to reach out, and to invest in the people around you. By prioritizing contribution and connection, you're not only enriching your own life, you're helping to create a world where others feel valued, supported, and connected. And in doing so, you leave a legacy of kindness, love, and positive impact that will be felt long after you're gone. In the end, you have one life, a unique and unrepeatable chance to make something extraordinary. By embracing your potential, taking control of your choices, cultivating a growth mindset, creating a compelling vision, building resilience and perseverance, and prioritizing contribution and connection, you shape a life of true fulfillment. This journey is about more than just reaching milestones. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be, impacting the world around you, and sharing your growth and joy with others. Each step you take toward your goals, every lesson learned, and every connection made adds meaning to your path. So go forward with courage, purpose, and an unbreakable commitment to live fully. Remember, this is your one life. Make it extraordinary.